A tough morning.
QUARTARARO, he pinpointed that as a key part of his...
Underway in Portimao. Lightning start for Tranmere. Nightmare start for Johan Zarco. He missed the start completely. QUARTARARO also away well from the second row.
He was watching him. He didn't go forwards off the line. It's his teammate Paul Espargaro who's the first of the Repsol Hondas there, just on the outside. Oliveira.
Can you believe this? This is the first time Tranmere has led a MotoGP race. Down the hill into turn number 5. Miller starting to pick his way through early onto the podium places.
Unbelievable.
Famous for getting his elbows too sharp, is he? Early on here, Alex Rins, he made so many fantastic. Bagnaia up into 21st place. And here, Bastianini's had a good first lap as well. He's picked next team to bog down. As Alex Rins now has picked off Marc Marquez. What a Tranmere leads for the first time since his title-winning campaign in 2020.
Aleix Espargaro is trying to come past Miguel Oliveira. Espargaro's gone backwards from the front row mate Luca Marini.
Yeah, Bagnaia came over the line in 21st place. Marco drops that left leg down into turn number 5. No way through for him on Jack. Long way to go in this Tissot Grand Prix of Portugal, but Tranmere here.
Marquez is wide. Marquez wide. It's going to let Bastianini through. Marquez is having a aggressive and fight his way.
Expected from Marc Marquez. That has come from his compatriot, fellow Spaniard Alex Rins. That view, and it was the perfect time as well because Miller yields. Zarco getting it to the top 3.
Rins is now up to 9th. He's gone past Jorge Martin. That also opened the Miller. Of course, he's still trying to regroup from that move on Zarco a moment ago. Marquez stays bound. Espargaro will reclaim that move, but Rins so aggressive early on.
Isn't it? Mir and QUARTARARO battling it out for the win here in Portugal.
Yeah, this is good money to watch, isn't it? Tranmere and Fabio Quartararo. Quartararo set the fastest lap. He's just what Quartararo was expecting or hoping from his first few laps of the Grand Prix. Can he find it?
QUARTARARO over the line to start lap number 4. They again exchange fastest laps of the Grand Prix on the Yamaha. What about the top speed of the Yamaha? Through into the lead, then goes Fabio here in Portimao.
Nothing wrong with it there, was there? Johan Zarco was faster than the leader last time.
Taking turn 9 on this lap number 4. QUARTARARO has an advantage already over Mir.
Holding a pretty comfortable third. You can see the battle just behind him between Jack Miller and Alex Marc.
Shocking first couple of laps was Marco Bezzecchi starting in 6th place. He came over the line at the end of the 15. This has not been what we expected at all from Marc Marquez in the game. Paul Espargaro through the first corner. They're swapping the same paint, those two. The Repsol Honda boys having a contention. This is the battle for 9th place.
Yeah, didn't behind for now.
Did not expect halfway round lap 7 to see Enea Bastianini engaging long gone into distance and fighting for the podium. That challenge, well, it seems like, of course, they don't have a lot of data and information on this brand new Honda is at this stage. Here comes a dive bomb up the inside of Paul Espargaro into turn number 5. Find a way through on Paul Espargaro into turn number 14. Elbow.
Paul Espargaro had the crash in qualifying yesterday, which left Marc Marquez as deep in the field as he is now. Binder, who's trying to have a look. Bastianini sticks to the outside. Paul Espargaro is going to hold on.
He's 3.2 seconds behind Alex Rins. Fabio QUARTARARO 6.83 from him means he's now 1.8 seconds clear of Tranmere. Alex Marquez says, well, you can have it back on the exit, mate. No problem. A real good battle this.
Clearly the fastest rider of this group as Aleix Espargaro looks to get up the inside into turn 8. This is all going to work a knife through butter. He's passed Alex Marquez already. Next in his task.
Into turn number 13. Has he got that move done? I'm not sure he has. No, Aleix Espargaro will push his battle.
Loving this aggression from Alex Rins. He really has the bit between his teeth this afternoon.
QUARTARARO again. He found a 1:39.7. He's just straight ahead of him.
Just looking at Marc Marquez's pace with some clear track ahead of him having got past.
An awful long time. The start of 2021 for a historic first 1-2 for Frank at this part of the course. But now as Zarco winds at Ducati up to 4th here, he's not going to quite be close enough to attack Mir on the brakes down the hill. Is the man in 3rd place, the pole man, Johan Zarco. He found a 1:39.636.
QUARTARARO's pace in the early stages is now finally being matched.
A horrendous weekend for surely now the former MotoGP yesterday at turn number 5, and that's the first mistake we've seen. Top of the summit of the championship, turn 8. That went early.
Yeah, he never even arrived at turn 8. Bastianini lost control. Fabio QUARTARARO though has responded. The fastest lap of the Grand Prix
so far by Fabio QUARTARARO. It was always crucial that he made the start, so he didn't get. Well, he's never looked back. It's been utter dominance so far for the reigning
13. He's just behind. Contact, I think, with the rear wheel of Binder. It looked like that was what forced him off into the tarmac runoff. He would appear to have responded in the battle with Aleix Espargaro and Alex Rins just behind him. Miller has picked the pace gap once again. Behind them is Miguel Oliveira, who's in a relatively lonely 7th at the moment. Marc Marquez, his younger sibling.
Really good job this by Pecco Bagnaia. You've got to give him so much credit. He'll be close enough to use the slipstream to attack Joan Mir down the hill into turn one. You can see how hard. Coming out the final corner, I think there was. And Joan Zarco says thank you very much. Didn't really have to run by in hot though. Did he just get a bit of extra speed with the slipstream, or was there a gust of wind and all the hard work? He's got to do it all over again now. And this has dragged Jack Miller right into contention.
Aleix Espargaro and Alex Rins, you can see them just coming into the back of the shot. They're both lapping in the mid 139 to 130.
Alex Rins putting up another amazing fight here. Candidate for into the top 6 here this weekend. We were waxing lyrical and talking about what a fantastic...
This lap ran wide into turn one. What can Jack Miller do now that he's caught this pack? Of course, it was the back QUARTARARO. Bagnaia is as fast as anybody out on track at the moment. He's trying to close in on the back of Brad Binder and
make it a French 1-2 here in the Tissot Grand Prix of Portugal. That is not a give. Really strong late on here. Aprilia has got a reputation, hasn't it, in 2022 for being able to nurse from Brad Binder then, because he was on a fantastic run of point scoring finishes. Points actually in his last. We're on board then with Joan Mir Suzuki, looking back to Jack Miller, breaks down into the first corner. Oh, no! Miller!
Point.
Oh, you can see how hard Mir was braking that rear tyre, jumping off the ground. Miller just losing the front at the bottom of the hill into the first corner, and then lucky. He has ridden like the devil, hasn't he, so far today? Fabio Quartararo, 5 laps to go. Full new factory Honda. Whether that's just been a little bit of a handcuffing issue for Marc Marquez in this Grand Prix. This top 10 for Pecco Bagnaia is going to feel like a gold result. Early crash going into turn number 8, so it's a mechanical that's forced him to time.
He's sitting in 9th position. Alex looks like he's got much better drive out of the last corner.
Yeah, again, found it really, really difficult to get that rear tyre hooked up, and he's certainly getaway race leader here. It's the first win of the season, the first win in his title defence. Quartararo, it has been picture perfect in Portugal. Going to win the Tissot Grand Prix of Portugal in utterly dominant fashion. Will he snatch 6? No, he doesn't. That's a battle won by older brother Mark from Paul Espargaro on the last lap. Zarco was second then behind this.